Shalom, welcome to another Crown Jewel word analysis video. Today I have a couple of words that are all connected. The main message today is not to read Torah literally. Zohar, Mishnah, whatever you're reading, do not take it literal. We should be after the panemios, the internalities, which is the soul of the Torah. Right? Okay, I have this Gematria here. To start with, we'll start with the unification of Zair and Pin. Zair. This is already holding 7 Ra evils. Okay? Zair and Pin. So Zair and Pin are, let me get Likkutei Yirah 9 for you. This is the saver that holds all the prerequisites you need for a better understanding of the Torah and the Zohar. So these are the forms, okay? This is Zerampin projecting upon the 7th. Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferes, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, and Malchut. So here we find the 7 evils. This book, Likkutei Yirah 9 by Yirah H'ari, is available on bookbaby.com, amazon.com, and it's good to have a physical copy. Might you not be able to afford one, we have a free PDF available for you. Okay, so that being said, let's continue. Then Zair and Pin were the 6 forms, right? They project upon the Malchus. Okay, so Malchus, Mem, Lamed, Kaf, Vav, Taf. Okay. The values here are 7 plus 70 plus 10 plus 200, okay, 287, which is already the value of Mamzer, a bastard, okay, Ampin, 1, 50, 80, 10, usually 50, but in the Mishpah Gadol, where the Sofit letter gets the high number, in this case the Nun would be 700, it gives us a total of 1128, and Malchut is 496, 440 plus 30, 70 plus 20, 90 plus 6, 496. So 496 plus 1128 is 1624. Why am I doing this? Because we'll get Likkutei Yirah 9 again, because it's all about repetition. Okay, so Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferes, Netzach, Hod, Yesod was the Rampin plus the Malchut. Okay, so when we do not connect to the upper, we project our forms, right, such as the spirit form, desire form, holy form, soul form, emotion form, mental form, upon the physical form. Okay, that's when we really, how should we say it, Kedusha comes to the middle, right? And objective reality has nothing to do with what you desire, what you feel, what you think, how you perceive. All these things, they are a lie upon reality. Okay? So your five senses, they create a video, an image, right? 5D image that projects upon reality but does not define reality. Okay, so when we do not draw objective reality down, we smear our phones, we spill our seed on the ground, and so on and so forth. This is these six I hate, these seven are an abomination. That's when the angel Samael, right, the backside of the forms, is in charge, the seven-headed serpent. I'll show you a couple more examples. So, I just pointed to you seven Sefirot there, two Partsufim, Zerampin, and Nukva. Okay, so here they are calculated and added to one another, giving a total of 1624. So, hold on to this. Now, we're going to Eretz Yisrael, because Zerampin is also Israel. And let's write it first. Eretz. So Sofit should be Israel. Eretz Israel. Again, a Sofit, because here we did the Sofit value. Now, the Tzadi Sofit is 900. So, that's 900 plus 201 is 1101. And Israel is 541. 10 plus 300 plus 200, 510 plus 30, 540 plus 1, 541. Okay? This values 1642. Same digits, yet swapped. So what's the difference here? So here we have the bastard, 287, the defective forms that operate without the Rosh, right? They operate on themselves, projecting their filth, their zoyama, upon reality, becoming food for the serpent, the dust, right? Okay, so what's happening here, really? Same digits, different order, 2-4 and 4-2. Now, it's plain and simple. When I do the following, when I look at the difference between the defective and the Eretz Yisrael, which is a promise, I will take you to the land of the living. I will show you there. We have a difference of 18, because 42 minus 24 is 18. Okay? And 18 is the value of Chai. So it says, the land of the living. I will walk before Hashem in the land of the living. Okay, I've got here the Torah. Don't know if that's too small for you all to see, but it is in 116.9. Land of the living. Yeah, I shall walk before Hashem in the land of the living, says the King David. So, 16:9. Here it is. Be'artzot hachayim. Okay, so the land of the living. Now, very interesting there. Hachayim values. I'll write it down. Oh, sorry. Hachayim. 5, 8, 13 plus 20, 33 plus 40, 73. Same value of Chochmah, wisdom. Wisdom gives life to its possessor. Chai. That's what it says. Wisdom gives life to its possessor. So I'll show you to the land of the living. That is what we speak of when we say Eretz Yisrael. It's not a geographical location. It's not. This is something, this is a promise. This is the soul level of Atzil, Chai, right? This is the Torah of Atzilut. But first we are in a struggle with the somehow, with our forms, and you can see it in the word Har Sinai, right? Har Sinai, let me write it down for you. Make some space here. So the land of the living. You see it's all connected, right? So these are not coincidences. Okay, this is very clear language. Hashem's ways are not our ways. So Har Sinai, for example, Har. In a minute we'll go to the crown jewel. I'll show you some more about the crown jewel on these letters. Har, and then Sinai, Samech, Yud, Nun, Yud. So this is 130, which in Kollel is 131, which is the value of Samael. So what is this mountain, this Har Sinai? What is it? It's the same really as why was Yaakov not called Israel before he succeeded and overcame the angel of Esav by wrestling with him, right? The angel of Esav, Samael, which are the forms. So you can see the same here in Israel being at the foot of Mount Sinai, because it says, what are the exact words? Yes, I remember, because that's in Exodus 19:17. It says, it was only Moshe who ascended, right? Betachtit. It has three tas. Betachtit, at the foot of the mountain, Har. And Betachtit in the ordinal is 2 plus 22 is 24, plus 8 is 32, plus 22 is 54, plus 10, 64, plus 22 is 86, which is the value of Elohim. Okay, so now we're starting to get Elohim, which left side, Bina, because the foot of the mountain, the land, Eretz, this is really, and Yisrael is to connect the oral and the written Torah. Okay, so when the mother lends her clothes to the daughter, to the Nukva, it's the land, Eretz, Yisrael being Tiferes, the center of Zer Anpin, but center column, which is Yashar, straight to El. So they stood at the foot, right? Beri Torah is the first step. And when we, instead of reading literal, when we straighten our ways, when we are the animal forms, when we sacrifice our animal forms, which is nothing else but our forms, it's not literal baby animals. Just like we don't circumcise children. This is literalism due to ignorance, lack of understanding. It's a sin, really, because it's 7 days under the mother. Again, let's take a look again. This is the mother, Bina, is also Elohim, but Bina, 7 days. Geset gevoerd, verder net zo gooit je zoden, maar goed, 7 days under the mother, a fire offering to Hashem on the 8th day. It doesn't mean to offer 8-day-old little baby animals. That's horrendous. That's awful. It's very awful. And Hashem really even emphasizes not to do this, right? Not to do this. So, what else have I got for you? It's really actually that, so Yashar, L, straight to L, that should be the Devekas, that should be the devotion to that. We're not at that level. I know literally only one person that is really fully Yashar. We all struggle with the forms, and it's great work, but we should not forsake our mother's Torah, right? Which is to bring the Kabbalah and the Torah together. Because the Torah without Kabbalah is not Torah, and the Kabbalah without Torah is not Kabbalah. Okay, so it is really, you also have Yesh Re'la. There is Reish Lamed Aleph, which values 231, which are the 231 gates. This is the sum total of all potentiality. Okay, so that's even from the beginning. Everything's included in this. Okay, everything's included in there. So Israel is not, is way more than a physical nation that through literalism decided that the physical mother makes you something, while really if you read the sages and the Torah well, then it becomes clear that it's about the covenant which is the oila to ascend to the 8th day, which was Bina, right? And not doing horrible things to children or animals. So Israel is a people that walks the derech, right? That connects to wanting to be yashar, right? Because the forms is the real idolatry. The real idolatry is to serve the emotion, the desire form, the emotion form, all these forms, serving Zerampin, the 7 evils, Zayin, Ra, right? So this is the 7-headed serpent, right? And rejecting that idolatry is really what makes Israel. So what is a Jew? One that rejects idolatry, okay? So let's go to the crown jewel there. So we had Eretz Israel, so that's an Aleph, 1, form, pillar, center column. Think of one column, there's 3 columns, right? So there's the center column, because that Eretz, and then Yashar, L. So 1, form of a pillar, center column, Yashar, straight to L, straight to Hashem. And likewise we had then the Har Sinai. It's interesting because the Hey is behold within. So within the forms of Samech, Yud, Nun, Yud. Within the forms is 130 Samael. Okay, so that is Har Sinai, where they stood at the foot, and the foot having the value of Chokhmah there. So that's the beginning of where you can be taken to the land of the living. It starts by Beriatic Torah, and from there on you can offer your animal forms to something greater, right? And a fire offering, and this is the real circumcision. This is the real oila, the ascension. Not doing horrible things to children and animals. So yeah, so I hope that was helpful, and I wanted to share that with you. I'm always in awe if I find these things, and really by studying Likkutei Yirah 9, it teaches you all the keys and prerequisites to have an understanding of the Lashon HaKodesh, which is not modern day Hebrew. It's just as clipotic and far away from Lashon HaKodesh as every other language, yet we find in it many truths, because everything derives from these letters. So there's always tons of information in it, and especially in the Hebrew letters themselves, of course. So many blessings. Study your crown jewel. And we have also a worksheet. If you like a worksheet, let me know in the PM. I'll be happy to provide you with one. And many blessings, much love. Shalom.